Howdy, Nashville!
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Kate.
And we'll be reading excerpts today from On This Day, A Brief History of Nashville and Middle Tennessee by James A. Crutchfield.
We're making this video because we think Nashville is awesome.
Wait a minute, do we look like Nashvillians?
No, we don't. That's much better.
Definitely, this definitely says Nashville.
Alright, so now we're going to give you this day in history, Nashville style.
Because April is awesome. April 1st, 1783.
The Committee of Notables at Fort Nashboro establishes rules for the regulation of foreign whiskey sales in the settlement. One of the requirements calls for any person bringing liquors here from foreign parts shall, before they expose the same to sale, enter into bond, blah blah blah. Nashville likes whiskey.
April Fools. April
4th, 1891. Kate Klim ate 13 Krispy Kreme donuts.
I'm impressed.
April 6th, 1919.
In the early morning, Nathan Baker brushed his teeth, first on the top row of teeth, then the bottom, then a little bit on the tongue, and he gagged a little bit, but he was okay. He didn't throw up or anything, and he was fine.
Earlier in the evening, I dropped Nathan Baker's toothbrush in the toilet.
April 11th, 1898.
Nate tried to throw me my car keys, and I did not catch them.
That is a historical fact.
April 12th, 1861.
Confederate artillery under the command of General P.G.T. Beauregard opens fire on the Union arsenal at Fort Sumter, South Carolina. Who cares about South Carolina? It's Tennessee. What? The war between the states officially begins.
P.G.T. Beauregard stands for pretty good time.
April 17, 1919!
Governor A.H. Roberts signs legislation that gives Tennessee women the right to vote for the first time in the state's history. The following year, Tennessee becomes the 36th and final state to ratify the Equal Suffrage Amendment, thus making it part of the U.S. Constitution.
I'm trying to think of something sexist to say without being disrespectful.
April 20th, 1906.
One time I saw this little dude on the street and I thought I knew him, so I walked over. I was like, yo, and then he turned around and I did know him.
And that little dude was Justin Bieber.
April 23rd, 1907.
Vanderbilt University initiates its program of spring football practice, beginning a tradition that succeeded in making the school's team one of the South's best for many years. I'm not going to do it if you're going to throw the football. April 24th, 1780. Don't do it! Okay.
John Donaldson and his party of women and children arrived at Fort Nashboro after a torturous river journey from Fort Patrick Henry in what is now East Tennessee.
Women and children party at John Donaldson's house.
April 25th, 1861.
Like a kitten.
April 31st, BC 89.
After the first three battles of the Nashville-Hendersonville Robot War of 2065, the humans celebrated their first victory after teaming up with an unexpected ally, Johnny 5, Robot Spy.
April Fools.
April 32nd, 1821.
I walked out of the door and I realized that I was wearing stripes and plaid in the pants. And that was a fashion faux pas, but I just went with it and started a new trend.
Nate's new fashion trend actually inspired the character of Steve Urkel on the 1980s hit Family Matters.
April 33, 1985-ish.
After years of hearing his patients' complaints about discomfort and indigestion, Dr. Lawrence Belch, a Nashville chiropractor, invented burping.
In many societies, burping is smiled upon as an act of greeting one's neighbor. What up, yo? April 35th, 1899-ish.
So I was in a co-write, a Nashville co-write. I'm trying to write a song that has like cowboys and kittens and talks about the economic crisis, and I was just like, it's so hard.
That's what she said.
Wow, Nate, I learned so much.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I read that book from a couple pages to another couple pages to read all about April.
I learned that April is 35 days.
It was so awesome.
It was really, really awesome.
What? Let's play word association. April.
Awesome.
I know, right?
Totally.
Let's do another one. Nashville.
Awesomer.
I agree.
Yeah.
Join us next time when we tackle May.
Maybe even June.
Or maybe not May.